right. Hello, everyone. Great to be here. I'm Jan, member of Impossible Cloud Network, and today we are going to talk about how to get Web3 mass adoption for enterprises. Our vision is to outcompete AWS and become the #1 cloud provider. We have significant B2B mass traction already. And this sounds like a huge vision, right? But in a sense, something like this has been done before. If we take a look at the Bitcoin network, and more precisely the hash rate of the Bitcoin network, we notice that it has grown exponentially. And we see here that in under a decade, the hash rate of the Bitcoin network has grown from 5 to 600 exahashes per second, and by now it's probably at 700 already. And this is an exponential, gigantic growth, and it's also 7 million times as performant as the world's most powerful supercomputer. So what are the implications for ICN? With the superpower of Web3, we can build a network that outcompetes Web2 companies by orders of magnitude. So, in order to actually achieve that, we have created 5 principles to create B2B mass adoption. First of all, we start with storage. Second, ecosystem, not a single service silo. We're focused on demand, that's the first rule. And we have only enterprise-level hardware, no compromises on that. And the 5th rule is we have to solve the deep-in verification problem. I'll go now through each of these rules one by one. Why are we starting with storage? Well, in a sense, this has been done by AWS in the beginning as well. They started with S3 storage, right? Because storage has its way of attracting additional services on top. If you store data somewhere, at some point you'll need some computation, some AI services, etc. on top. Rule number 2, and this is kind of naturally coming after this, we're building an ecosystem and not a single service silo. So Impossible Cloud Network has from the beginning been open for additional services, even though our go-to-market has been with cloud storage. So as mentioned, single cloud use cases, they're frankly boring. If you have data stored somewhere, at some point you'll want to use additional services. Rule number 3 is focus on what business customers truly want. Focus on B2B customers. Why is that important? Simply because B2B market is so much larger than any B2C market could ever be. Rule number 4, and this is, again, a standard that has been set by the hyperscalers. We only can use enterprise-level hardware because business customers, they require unmet performance and compliance. And 5th rule, last but not least, we'll need to solve the deep-in verification problem in order to ensure reliability and trustworthiness in our system. So, this is a lot on this slide, but I'll unpack it for you, no worries. We have evolved into true channel sales experts. What does that mean? What's this channel? So the IT channel, similar to how you would buy your local oat milk, for example, the products in the IT channel are sold via a distribution channel, starting with distributors. You can see here, these are the big guys, right? And they sell it to resellers and later sell it to the end customer. In our distribution, in our go-to-market, we have focused mainly on these distribution partners and have built a great pipeline and great partnerships with all those listed here. And these distribution partners, they sit on billions of dollars of revenue potential. And with these partnerships in line now, we already have a network of 35,000 resellers that we can sell to. And this is a photo I took at this huge Web2 cloud services fair, right? This is very much the humor of these guys. This is not a standard partner day featuring Dropbox, Impossible Cloud, Microsoft, Acronis. So these are true industry giants, and they are mentioning us already right next to them. What are the consequences of this go-to-market, the consequences of this sales approach, or what do we get out of this? We have now 30 partners that sell to 60 resellers and sell to, and this is most likely the most important number on this slide, 1,000 enterprise customers. They're uploading 100 million files every week, and if this hasn't showed it already, Impossible Cloud is truly revolutionizing the MSP market. This is a quote from one of our distributors. So ICN is unique, and if we take a look at the ecosystem we're operating in, DeepIn, Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks, we notice that there's 1.4 thousand projects currently in the DeepIn sector. This is by DeepIn Ninja, very great and trusted source for this. And they sit on a $38 billion market cap. And with this, they are only achieving a $50 million of ARR. And crypto is not very famous for huge revenues at the moment, but we see DeepIn is not an exception from that. If you look what Impossible Cloud has already achieved, we started selling only this year and are already in Q3 at $2.3 million in ARR, and actually this was corrected just at the end of this quarter. Actually $3 million of ARR has been achieved by us so far. If we continue this growth trajectory, what we of course are planning and plan to exceed that even, we'll be just shy of a 10x growth in under 6 months. And the other is going to show sky's the limit here, truly is. And there's growth everywhere, not just in sales. So then we not just sell these products, but we also have huge amounts of product growth. If we take a look into the product, we notice that the client storage operations, that's uploads, downloads, deletes, all the options that a customer can do in our product, it has grown exponentially as well to 1.5 billion operations by the end of Q3. And I've been speaking to one of our data engineers just before getting on the flight, and in October only, so this is all ramping up, right? This is all from Q3 to Q3 2024. It has been 1.5 million operations, a billion in total, and only in October of this Q4, we have achieved 2.2 billion client storage operations. So there's growth here as well. You can see 1,000 paying enterprise customers, said that previously as well. And this one's quite interesting. I mentioned previously on the slide with the distributors that these distributors are sitting on a large revenue potential. And this is already manifesting. How is that? Each distributor, or the average distributor, is increasing their sales with us by 100% after their trial period. So this potential I've been talking about previously, it's really getting real. So I've talked a lot about demand and sales and large numbers in our product now. With this backing us up, we now feel confident to scale our hardware network. And you can see here, these are the locations that are already live. We've got data centers in Frankfurt, in the Netherlands, and in Poland, one in the US as well. And these white dots are all the data centers that are under current LOI with us at the moment. Why is this important? Because we will be scaling globally with unmet performance and a huge decentralized data center ecosystem in under months. So this is something the hyperscalers took years to achieve. And all this is not necessarily happening in silent. We have 220,000 community members backing us up. following our progress on X and on Discord, interacting with us, etc. We have 10 local communities that are in a decentralized way organizing themselves around the world, and all those numbers you can see are represented in our community at the moment. And this community is not just talk, not just hot air. It is already manifesting in our product, which is the current version, our testnet. There's 80,000 people signing up to the testnet, interacting, doing tasks, claiming rewards, etc. So this is, of course, a story the media has also been picking up already. And who's behind all this? Not me only, of course. And we have an exceptional founding team leading us in this mission. We have Kai and CK up here, the founders. They previously founded Good Game Studios, which is a company with $1 billion of revenue. They scaled it up to 1.4 thousand employees and then went public with it to the NASDAQ. We have our C-level has experience in token and in the traditional cloud ecosystem. We have launched ApeCoin, which is a $7 billion market cap cryptocurrency, at least at its highest point, right? And we have experience in the object storage field. And also, our CCO, Oliver, has led B2B sales at Microsoft for 10 years. So he truly has the experience to build something like this. So what's up next? Our node sale is the next key element in this process, and this is where you can get in. This is where you can buy an NFT that enables you to launch a node that contributes significantly to the security of our network. But back to the timeline here. Currently, we are in the testnet phase. As I mentioned earlier, testnet, many numbers on there already. Many people are using the testnet. And after that, we'll be releasing our white paper officially with seriousness from the economic and then the architectural part. Then the node sales coming after that, followed by the token listing on all major exchanges at the beginning of next year. One or two words about this node sale. What is it? So you'll buy a node that enables you to run something we call the SLA Oracle node. This is not only kickstarting our ecosystem, but also you will be some sort of the police of the network. You will be checking hardware providers and look if they do their job properly, and you can also delegate a piece of your stake to these hardware providers in order to reduce their collateral and earn additional rewards. So I've tried to show that this is a huge vision where we want to challenge Web2 clouds. I've showed that there's a large potential in the market. Web3 is a superpower that can enable us to build this network. And I've showed that we have the team that can actually put this vision into action. And now it's time for you to get involved. Talk to us. If there are any KOLs, influencers, any partners trying to partner with us, get in touch with us. We are around here. And let's together challenge the Web2 clouds. Thank you.